Hello, welcome back to Smart Bunny English Podcast. Today, we are going to learn English that you can actually use in real life. English for taking a taxi or an Uber. Have you ever traveled to another country and felt nervous because you didn't know how to talk to the driver? Maybe you wanted to give directions, ask about the price, or say where to stop, but you didn't have the right words. Don't worry. By the end of this episode, you will feel more confident. You will learn simple, clear phrases to use in taxis and UBERs. This lesson is perfect for beginners and also useful for intermediate learners. So grab your coffee, sit back, and let's start this journey together. When you want to take a taxi, the first thing you need to do is call or hail the car. If you are on the street, you can raise your hand and say, "Taxi." That's enough. The driver will stop. If you are calling a car with an app like Uber or Lyft, the phrases are a little different. You might want to say, "I'd like to order an Uber," or "I'm booking a taxi on my app." Easy, right? Now, let's practice together. Repeat after me. I'd like to order an Uber. I'm booking a taxi. Good job. Now, imagine the car has arrived. The driver opens the window and asks, "Where to?" This is a common phrase. It means, "Where do you want to go?" You can answer with a simple sentence. "To the airport, please." "To the hotel, please." "To the city center, please." Notice something important. You don't need many words. Just say your destination and add please. That is polite and simple. Now, let's practice again. To the airport, please. To the hotel, please. To the city center, please. Perfect. Sometimes you might want to check the price before you get in the taxi. That is very common in many countries. You can ask, "How much is it?" or "How much to the airport?" If you are using Uber, the price is usually on the app. But in a taxi, you can always ask, "Repeat after me. How much is it?" How much to the airport? Now, let's talk about giving directions. Maybe you are already inside the car and the driver doesn't know the way, or maybe you want to be clear about the route. Here are some simple, powerful phrases. Go straight. Turn left. Turn right. Stop here. Please. At the corner. Please. Next to the bank. Please. These are very useful in real life. Let's repeat them slowly. Go straight. Turn left. Turn right. Stop here. Please. At the corner. Please. Next to the bank. Please. Excellent. Now, imagine this situation. You are tired. You just want to check the time. You can ask, "How long will it take?" or "How many minutes?" The driver might answer about 15 minutes or around 20 minutes. Practice with me. How long will it take? How many minutes? Sometimes during the ride, you may want to ask for small changes. For example, could you turn on the air conditioning? Could you open the window, please? Can you turn off the music? Can you play music, please? Could you slow down, please? These are polite requests. They make your ride more comfortable. Let's practice together. Could you turn on the air conditioning? Could you open the window, please? Can you turn off the music? Could you slow down, please? Great! You're sounding more natural already. Now let's talk about arriving at your destination. When you see your hotel or your street, you can say, "Stop here, please." Or you can stop at the corner. When you are ready to pay, you can ask, "How much is it?" And then you can pay and say, "Here you are." When giving the money, "Thank you very much. Have a nice day." Let's practice. Stop here, please. How much is it? Here you are. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Wonderful. Now I want to give you a mini role play story so you can imagine yourself in the taxi. Listen carefully and repeat when I pause. You call the taxi. The driver arrives. Driver. Where to? You. To the airport, please. Driver. Okay? You. How much to the airport? Driver. About $25. You. That's fine. Thank you. 10 minutes later. You. Could you turn on the air conditioning, please? Driver. Sure. At the airport. You. Stop here, please. Driver. Okay. That will be $25. You. Here you are. Thank you very much. Driver. Thank you. Have a good flight. You. Have a nice day. See? Very simple. Very clear. You can do it. Now let's talk about important vocabulary for taxis and Ubers. Repeat after me. Taxi Uber driver, passenger fare. This means the price you pay. Ride. This means the trip in the car destination, the place you want to go. Route. The way to get there. Excellent. The more you repeat, the more natural it will feel. Let's practice some questions you can ask the driver. Are you available? When you see a taxi, can you take me to the hotel? Is this the fastest way? Do you take credit cards? Can I pay with cash? Is it safe here? All of these are simple, clear, and useful. Now let's make another story. Imagine you are in New York City. You raise your hand and say, "Taxi." The car stops. You open the door. "Good evening to Central Park, please." The driver smiles. Okay? Do you want the north entrance or south entrance? You think and say, "North entrance, please." On the way, you ask, "How long will it take?" The driver answers about 15 minutes. You say, "Great, thank you." When you arrive, "Stop here, please." How much is it? $15. You pay and say, "Here you are. Thank you very much." And the driver says, "Have a good evening." That is real life English. Simple and clear. Now, let's do some shadowing practice. I will say a phrase. You repeat after me as quickly as you can. Taxi to the airport, please. How much is it? Go straight. Turn left. Stop here, please. Here you are. Thank you very much. Fantastic. I want you to remember this. Confidence is more important than perfection. When you're in a taxi or an Uber, the driver will understand even if your grammar is not perfect. What matters is speaking clearly and politely. Before we finish, let's do a quick review. Call the car, taxi, or I'd like to order an Uber. Say your destination to the hotel, please. Check price. How much is it? Give directions. Go straight. Turn left. Stop here, please. Ask for comfort. Could you open the window, please? Arrive and pay. Here you are. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. If you can say these phrases, you can take a taxi or an Uber in English anywhere in the world. And now, my final challenge for you. Think about your last taxi or Uber ride. Imagine it in English. What did you say? What could you have said in English? Practiced this at home. Repeat the sentences. Use them out loud. And when you really take a taxi, you will feel ready. Thank you so much for listening to Smart Bunny English Podcast today. If you enjoyed this episode, please subscribe to our channel, give it a like, and share it with your friends. And in the comments, tell me, where would you go if you could take a taxi right now? Keep practicing, keep smiling, and keep learning English. See you in the next episode. Goodbye for now.